Hey, me and Matt here. So, for those of you who watched Raw, it was Raw Old School. Yes, that's right, I'm wearing my vintage Bret Hart shades, and that means only one thing, that Raw went old school Monday night, and I gotta say, could you have not have changed the set maybe a little bit? I mean, having the RAW at the front entrance was fine. I can't really say that, it was. Maybe you could have had the neon entrance. That would have made a lot more sense. But it is what it is. As I always say, the show had the 16-time world champion, Ric Flair. And normally I'm not a Ric Flair fan, as you probably, if you've watched my videos, you probably saw a few in 2008 where I talked trash about Ric Flair somewhat. Then Rey Mysterio and the Usos took on the Wyatt family, which included Daniel Bryan's first match as a member of the Wyatt family. Not too much to say. A lot. They don't like Daniel Bryan as the Wyatt family member. They think it sucks. I'm a believer in. We'll see how it goes. We do know that the WWE always takes a good opportunity and flushes it down the fucking toilet. And that's exactly what they did with the Daniel Bryan character. Or at least Vince McMahon, it sounds like he did. Going on about how, oh, well, he's over with the fans and he's a good wrestler. Let's turn him heel. Let's shake things up a little bit. And that's kind of what happened. So it was an okay match. Well, then we had, hold on, Intercontinental Champion, Intercontinental Champion, Becky Langston versus Curtis Axel. Uh, we've seen it way too many times. I don't know why we had to see it again. It was the same results. Big E won. Whoop de fucking do. I mean, it was an okay match, fine, whatever. But let's move on. I think that that should happen. Uh, there's always same matches, different shows with the same matches. Come on now. Then it was the Shield on Piper's Pit. Piper's Pit came back. It was interesting to see Dean Ambrose talking with Roddy Piper and them going back and forth, having actually Piper saying, this isn't Ambrose Alley, this is the Piper's Pit, which I thought was very cool. Then Roman Reigns kind of standing up for himself when Piper pinched him in the cheeks. So that set up a match. Then we had ADR versus Sin Cara. Skip it. Then we had Cody Rhodes and Goldust, which I think their tag team name now is Brotherhood. And they took on the Real Americans, Cesaro and Jack Swagger. This is actually cool to have Goldust. I wish he would have went back to his 90s gold uniform. He was actually the debut of when they had the Raw entrance. So it was cool to see that. But I still think he should have had his old school uniform, seeing as how it was old school. Then we had the Great Khali defeating Damien Sandow with Sergeant Slaughter as guest referee. Now there was a vote for this match. Guest referee, it was going to be Mr. Bob Backlund, Sergeant Slaughter, or the Enforcer, Arn Anderson. Now, Arn Anderson would have been cool, but for some reason, people went with Sergeant Slaughter. So there was a good match. I really dig Sandow. Of course, there we go. Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar